Hi, I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Secretary of Health and Human Services for the United States of America. This week, the world gathers at the United Nations General Assembly, and I want to take this moment to speak directly to my colleagues around the world about an issue that demands urgent attention: the global epidemic of chronic disease and mental illness. In the United States, nearly 90% of our healthcare spending goes to these conditions. Our system treats sickness, not health, and is failing. Childhood chronic disease has more than doubled in a single generation. Millions of children now lose healthy years before they reach adulthood. This crisis does not stop at America's borders. Nations everywhere face rising rates of obesity, diabetes, anxiety, and depression. The numbers are staggering. 7 of the top 10 leading causes of death worldwide are now non-communicable diseases. We can and we must do better. Under President Trump's leadership, the United States is making a once-in-a-generation shift, moving from sick care to genuine health care. We launched the Make America Healthy Again strategy to confront the root cause of chronic disease, especially in children. We're using targeted executive actions to advance rigorous science, realign incentives, raise public awareness, and strengthen collaboration with the private sector. We're putting nutrition, physical fitness, and responsible medicine back at the center of health. We're calling out the truth. Ultra-processed food drives chronic disease. Too much screen time feeds anxiety and depression. We are investing in mental health, especially for our children. At NIH, we're funding research on screen time, stress, social media addiction, and over-medicalization, so that we can better protect younger people in the digital age. Chronic disease and mental illness are global challenges that demand a global response. None of us can defeat the epidemic alone, but the United Nations General Assembly's approach is misdirected. It attempts both too much and too little. It exceeds the UN's proper role while ignoring some of the most pressing health issues, and that's why the United States rejects it. A sound global health policy must respect families and cultures and communities. It must be practical, cost-effective, and locally driven. More specifically, we cannot accept language that pushes radical gender ideology. We believe in the biological reality of sex. Women deserve dignity, safety, and women-only spaces. We cannot accept claims of a constitutional or international right to abortion. As President Trump has said, global bureaucrats have absolutely no business attacking the sovereignty of nations that wish to protect innocent life. We also can't cede authority to the World Health Organization. The WHO's failure during COVID cost the world valuable time and countless lives. Until the WHO undergoes meaningful reform, it cannot claim credibility or leadership. But disagreement does not mean paralysis. As I've said before, the United States may walk away from the WHO, but we will never walk away from the world. We stand ready to lead, to partner, and to innovate with every nation committed to a healthier future. A future with chronic disease becomes the exception, not the rule. We need to start giving chronic disease equal attention as infectious disease. I invite you to join us in this mission. The future of our children depends on it, a future where children inherit health and not illness. As I often say, a healthy person has 1,000 dreams. A sick person has only one. Together, let's give the dreams back to the people. Thank you.
Produced by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.